Solar activity is picking up. Solar activity is picking up. Yeah, nobody is more excited about the coming solar maximum than me. And right now, we have signs that the solar activity is picking up. 2 solar cycles are active at once. Today, there are 2 sunspots in the sun's southern hemisphere. Their magnetic polarity reveals something interesting. They come from different solar cycles. Take a look at this magnetic map of the sun's surface with sunspots inset from NASA's Solar Dynamics Observatory. It's fantastic, man. Like I said, I've shown things before that empires rise and fall during solar minimums and solar maximums. And definitely it seems like people get meaner, jerkier, and hackers just come out of the woodwork during solar minimums. And no doubt this has been a deep solar minimum, but my prediction the whole time has been that solar maximum returns in July. So we're starting to see signs that that prediction might be correct. Yay! This is like the passing of the guard. One sunspot, AR2760, belongs to old solar cycle 24, while the other, AR2761, belongs to new solar cycle 25. And I think that solar cycle is going to be pretty awesome. We know this because of Hale's polarity law. AR2760 is positive negative, while AR2761 is negative positive. Reversed signs that mark them as belonging to different cycles. This activity is normal. Solar cycles always overlap as their boundaries, sprinkling solar minimum with a mixture of old and new cycle sunspots. Sometimes, like today, they pop up simultaneously. And that might be why I've been in a great mood for 56 hours. This is the best I've felt since October. So that's good news. We might see such combinations in the months ahead as we slowly grind our way through one of the deepest solar minimum in a century. That's 100 years. Simultaneous appearances of 2 solar cycles suggest a type of temporary balance. That's what the solar system needs now, is more balance. In fact, the tipping point may have already been reached. Yeah! So far this year, there have been 7 numbered sunspots. 5 of them have come from solar cycle 25. This compares to only 17% in 2019 and 0% in 2018. Slowly but surely, solar cycle 25 is coming back to life. And that is exciting. I got tired of the bully generation. The bully is like 3, 4 years, whatever. Remember Comet C 2019 Y4 Atlas? And I think Space Force / Asteroid Fight Club shot it to bits, like they did Ellen. When it got to the point they could blow it to bits and it would safely pass by Earth. It's debris in chunks, you know. So ashes to ashes, dust to dust, Atlas. He did a good job. We all had to help hold up civilization these last few months, and we'll probably have to do it throughout the whole year. Yeah, it is now a dusty cloud that is no longer bright. But worry not, Nerdface. We got Comet Swan, Terry Lovejoy, different versions of previous animation, stretched a bit more to show Comet Swan's tail better. We got Comet Swan, buddy. Will this thing be the comet of the century? Probably not, you know. Comets are like Selena Gomez. They get you really, 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 really excited. And then nothing major happens. I mean, although that one rock and roll show at a small club was really, really great, and it kept hurricane season 2019 from being deadly to Americans. So, I don't, hopefully I can put my thumbs in Selena's hips in 2020. Not in the hips, just, Anyway, Swan's pretty cool, and it's supposed to just retract everything I just said, if you could. Okay, great. And solar maximum approaches, my edited videos, which are the best in the world, will return probably. But yeah, Swan's impressive, and it's not supposed to reach peak magnitude until the middle of May, or the end of May. Although Space Force will probably shoot it too. Because, there are people out there who are defending us and protecting us. I know YouTube doesn't like to say that, but it's true. Heck, I'm your planetary defense commander, and Swan is awesome. And I love you, Selena. Much to my chagrin. I mean, I ran into her 5 times. We never talked, though. I don't think major celebrities are allowed to talk to, normies like me. Asterisk. What am I talking about? Get in trouble. Solar prominences and new sunspot AR2760. Yeah, dude. I got a feeling 2020 is going to continue to get weirder. Selena is definitely one of the most beautiful women on the whole planet. And she's really talented. And if you've seen The Big Short, she's smart too. Although she may have really shitty taste in men. Maybe that'll change now that the cancer's swapping out of the north node to the south node. I don't even know. I'm no node expert. But yeah, Comet Swan, it's impressive. These are different swan photos and gifts from different astronomers. It's impressive. It's reminding me of comets that were cooler than Ison, although Ison was pretty neat. You want to talk about aliens? I mean UFOs. One time I was talking to people from Boeing and Lockheed Martin, and they were like, we have a theory you are related to Valiant Thor, who was an alien that came from Venus and tried to promote peace throughout the world. Look it up. It's a very interesting story. Because they were like, how else could you have gotten so smart, so cool, so funny, so charming? You seem superhuman. Although I'm kind of paraphrasing what they said. Anyway, and so, yeah, he looks a lot like my family. And so I would buy it. And my family is pretty special as well. Anyway, we're talking about aliens now, right? I mean UFOs. Just UFOs. So the Navy had officially released photos and video back in the day when they had shots of an unidentified flying object that they couldn't explain. It got leaked out on the internets, and then the Navy finally officially put it out. Ian Bremmer's not impressed, but Ian doesn't get impressed by much. So yeah, I 1,000% believe in quote-unquote UFOs, although a lot of times I imagine it's our secret space program that I'm 99% sure we have. Yeah, we haven't just been, they like to tell you that we've been stuck on dinosaur bones and oil forever, but you got to know that the technology curve continues to climb forward, and corporations can do everything they can to keep the good tech from us, and then governments are going to hide the best technologies and information from us in the name of national security. Because the world really has changed and gotten weirder since 9/11. I don't know if you know that. And apparently most people don't, because they still believe in politics, like the basis of our entire economy and world isn't about deception. Anyway, so UFOs, man, yeah, they're real. And that just means that they're unidentified. So there are things in this world that are unidentified. And like I said, I've been in a good mood for 2.5 days. And being in a good mood and not totally stressed out of my mind is something I'm going to have to readjust to. I wouldn't trust politicians, dude. But I would trust industrial engineer Irene Quiores. We observed the AR-2760 belongs to the solar cycle 24 and possible AR. Dang it, I hit the wrong button. Whew. Hit the right button, baby. All right, so crap. Oh, my hackers must be pissed. They get jealous a lot. I don't know, man. They're always like, grand solar minimum, grand solar minimum. Trump is the greatest human being ever. He never makes any mistakes. And I'm like, you know what? Whatever, dude. You're allowed to have your own opinion. Now, you and Larry Page, please stop being so jerky to me. Why can't technocrats be nice or cool? I'm sorry if people picked on you in high school. I don't know if you know this. Before I changed, I was a nerd and a geek and a dork, and I got picked on totally until my body filled out at age 15 when I started playing football. And so there's no need or reason to be a mean bully, And I know you trusted QAnon's plan, and you're probably having some disappointment since none of that's going to happen. What if QAnon's plan was to get Biden elected? Well, if it was, it's working. Okay. And so, I don't know, it's going to be fun. Like, I made a big mistake during last hurricane season. I tried to name the exact locations and intensities of the hurricanes, and I got them wrong. And so, humility helps, And so, I'm okay to make mistakes and then admit them. So if this is going to be a really cool solar maximum, I hope you guys are going to be good losers. Yeah, okay. I was way cooler before I made out with Taylor Swift, and then I guess that made me cocky. All right, here we see them closer. That's like the coolest thing I ever did. No, it's like the 100th coolest thing I ever did. All right, what was it talking about? I don't know. I'm way off the rails today. And the more I mention Taylor, the less Selena wants to make out with me. So it's like a lose-lose situation for me, or just whatever. Scott McIntosh, who's cool, Terminator Watch. The Southern Activity Band definitely growing in strength and clarity. The band is lagging, but definitely getting more pronounced. Both centered on plus minus 30 degrees, but south has more spread. And so the whole team will be closely watching as the sun begins to wake up. And that is exciting. Like I said, I haven't felt this good since like October. So I think the sun is starting to wake up. And that is wonderful news because empires fall during solar minimums, as you may have witnessed. All right, now I know it triggered a lot of people. I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to make this one fun. Anywho, I'm your Planetary Defense Commander, and if you would like other people in the truth community who don't totally worship Trump as the greatest human being of all time, I don't worship any politicians, or aren't trying to sell you cryptocurrencies, or aren't trying to sell you a depopulation plan, or aren't trying to tell you who to blame at all times, or have a sense of humor, I'm your guy, you know? Because I'm not a Republican, I'm not a Democrat, I'm an American, Texan, Asteroid Fight Club member. Well, you can make a donation to, and you know what? Trump was great at pumping up stock markets. And as I've said the whole time, he's just not that great at natural disasters and stuff. So take it or leave it, man. Take it or leave it. Yeah, you can make a contribution or donation. PayPal, Venmo, CashApp, Patron. I got to say thank you to the Super Texas Angel. You're amazing. Awesome Ellie. Super cool Mike. Very nice Nancy. Everybody's been amazing. I got $1,077 left to go. This is day one of a 1 week fundraiser I do every single month, and I love everybody. I really do. Liberate the truth community, man. Liberate the truth community. All right. Love you. Signs in the heavens. This has been an episode. God bless everyone.